It's things like the relationship between Israel and the United States that undermine American hegemony. And that's the irony of it all. And give you a perfect example. Look at this. I mean, the United States is sanctioning the International Criminal Court because they dared to indict Benjamin Netanyahu, that criminal sitting next to Trump with the smug look on his face. Okay. And so Trump said, oh, you can't do that. And basically, there's no merit to the case. Of course, there's merit to the case. The case is also in the International Courts of Justice. Have you not looked at the evidence file, Donald Trump? Instead of just taking the Israeli lobby's word for it, or whoever else is in your ear, Miriam Adelson or whoever, or your son-in-law, Jared Kushner, what he's doing here is basically sanctioning the ICC. Now, the United States and I think Israel as well, and a few other countries, Russia included, they're not signatories to the Rome Statute, so they're not members of the International Criminal Court. So they could just easily ignore any arrest warrants. But by sanctioning your allies, 120 something people, members of the ICC countries, and then going after individuals, judges, people that are just doing their job, the evidence is overwhelming. To deny it and say that there's no evidence is a lie. It's dishonest. It means you have no integrity, you have no decency, you have no honor. You yourself are just a gangster if you think that there's no merit to the ICC case. What he's done here is this is going to reduce U.S. power. So the U.S. thinks it's exercising power by attacking all of these multilateral institutions. Okay. The United Nations, defunding UNRWA, pulling out of the UN Human Rights Council. Of course, they don't want to be involved in any human rights activity because they're co-belligerents in a genocide. They're breaking down all of these institutions. These are all institutions, the UN, even the WHO, which I don't have any time for the WHO, but by undermining all of these institutions, these institutions are how the US projected and exercised power, even though they're not a signatory to the ICC.